Hello, fellow pirates. Welcome back to Dreadlock Gaming. Today we're going to talk about a little ship that's a lot of fun to play. It's a little out of the ordinary, the Bedar. It's a ramming, flooding torpedo build. This thing can pack a punch. I've seen it hit for 25k, 35k, upwards of 40k on critical hits on weak points. The key to it is ram, debuff, turn, start pummeling with torpedoes. Every now and then a crew attack. Let's get down to the build. Now, as a lot of y'all know from the update, the Bedar and the Brigantine got a little buff. Let's take a look at the Bedar. It is a DPS ship, so it specializes in dealing damage and status effects and favors aggressive playstyle. Lancer increases damage from ramming by 25%, reduces slowing effect of torrent sails by 50%, and applies the flooding effect to enemy ships whenever you ram them. Jousting is where the buff came in. Ramming a target reduces its armor by 180 for 30 seconds and increases your own damage by 10%. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it used to only drop the armor by 100 points. So, that's nice. And like all little ships, you get heavy arsenal. 50% more damage from broadside weapons. Now, let's take a look and see how the ship is built. For the weapons, we're going with the Endless Requiem. You could use Rama's Legacy if you want. They do a little bit more damage. They aren't self-guided. I like the homing, that it homes in on hostile targets. The quick aiming is shorter than Rama's Legacy. Rama's Legacy, I think, is 125 meters. This is 75. You get the flooding damage, 20% more flooding damage. We're going to do that all the way around. And for the auxiliary, we're going with the Leopold 3. It does a good amount of damage and flooding. It can apply that flooding effect even with its explosive radius up to 50 meters out. Now, the armor that we're going with is the Buccaneer's Oath. We want that blood and gold status. 25% more armor, 25% more damage. It's just going to bump our damage up even more whenever we kill one of the smaller ships. Now, let's look at the furniture. We're going with the Scrapper Station. Gives us a little bit more survivability. Crew attacks. We'll do those. Build up a crew attack effect. Go in, do a ram, and then crew attack right away. And we look at Tuning Station. 17% more secondary damage. 10% more projectile speed. Third one doesn't come into play while we're in combat. So we're not even really looking at that one. Huback Tuning Rack. 12% more range. Arming distance is reduced by 20%, so that drops our arming distance down to like 60 meters. So they arm almost as soon as they hit the water. 8% more projectile speed. Iron Cladding Station, 25% more ramming damage. That means this thing hits hard whenever you ram something. Torpedo Works, 19% more elemental damage. That's 19% more flooding damage. That's phenomenal. Torpedo Grinder, 15% more torpedo speed. So altogether, we've got torpedo speed there, here, and here. That's a total of 33% more torpedo speed. Faster to the target means more accurate. Now, let's take this out and try it on a convoy. I'm not going to do it on a big one, so I don't want to make this video too long. Ship does not have the fastest time to kill, but it's not bad. It can hit pretty hard. Let's go have a little bit of fun. Capering the Cape, level 7. Same level as Convoy of High Spirits, which is one of the most wanted convoys because it drops a Bombard Minosaur. Now remember, you want to kill these follower ships every now and then too to get that blood and gold perk. 39,000. $19,000. $19,000. You get that ram, you get that damage bonus because of their armor drop. Excuse me. I love to just mess around with this shit. I've taken it into boss fights, LePest, the twins. It doesn't do bad. It's just a fun little ship to play around with. 30,000. That looked like a little glitch there. Let's turn around and get a ram on one of these and get that debuff on him. Like I said, it's not the fastest time to kill, but it's a fun little ship to play around with. I love running around with a group of people in this ship. That's where it shines. You get that debuff on it from ramming all the other players with higher DPS ships and really tear them apart. There's one down. Get this front one down. That's two down. Got one more. Get in there and debuff it. Some of these torpedoes have a mind of their own. There we go. Not a bad little ship. Not the best of damage, but it's fun to play around with. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching Dreadlight Gaming. Keep an eye out for more Skull and Bones videos in the future. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also check out Bandaged Souls Official on YouTube. Come join us on Bandaged Souls Discord. Links are below. And remember, never give up the ship.